Fournier out there with Rose. And it's Pekovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Some solid numbers once again for Zach Randolph with Memphis last year. He just keeps plugging away, grinding out, no pun intended, chugging along and producing.
Yeah, 16 points, about 10.5 rebounds for Zebo. I mean, he's a classic power forward and always gives you the numbers, even though he still plays under the rim.
Now here's Rose. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Outside Teague. It's Redick on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randolph goes in. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Outside Rose. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, and understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
And Rose drops them both. Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, take it himself. He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
It's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Rose. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Randolph, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Now here's Pekovic. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And the basket good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
The feed to Thompson. Inside. And then Randolph slams it in.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's Rose. Right side Bosch. The 15-footer.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
It's Redick on the wing. No good with the wing jumper.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Now here's Rose. And Fournier kicks to Pekovic. Shots good by Bosch.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Here's Teague. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Randolph. No good. Great D that time from Pekovic. Outside Rose. Pekovic with a screen. For 3, Fournier. Thompson with the rebound. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to Oklahoma City. And the wide open shot from Redick. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
They set the pick. Rose kicks to Dang. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
The Heat leading by 4. He feeds it to Bosh. Plenty of space. And it's Miami with another.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Teague dishes to Thompson. Some solid defense from Bosh.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Rose passes to Bosh. At the elbow, Pekovic. The kick out to Rose. Offensive rebound. And it's Dang in the corner. And the Heat get another bucket right there. Clippers trail by 8. Outside Teague. The screen from Thompson. Parsons attacking. Pass to Thompson. And Parsons kicks to Thompson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Chandler Parsons, boy, he can really give you a whole lot of everything. Length, quickness, skills, can shoot, pass, rebound, defend, the total package.
2 shots. And back to Chandler Parsons. His versatility is so valuable to any scheme. We've now seen that in both Houston and Dallas. He gives you percentages and good production every time out.
He does, Kevin, but the one area where I'd like to see him improve is his physical strength. I mean, to take his game to the next level, he's got to be able to play through contact a little bit better. If he can do that, we're talking about a guy who could be a perennial all-star.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Los Angeles timeout.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
And Doc Rivers passed the 700-win mark as a coach last season. He's climbing the ladder in career wins.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know that Doc oftentimes gets enough credit for the type of coach he is. I mean, as a coach, he is well over 500 in terms of his career win percentage. And how about over 500 in playoff games as well?
Platoon swap here for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 6. He's covered by Clarkson. Landry with the screen. Now the pass to Bellinelli. Fade away. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Bosh. Right side, Kid Gilchrist. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And so here are the Clippers, trailing here by 8. Landry kicks to Green.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Clarkson with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The wide open look here for Bosch. A three-pointer off the mark. The drive by Green. An easy layup after coming off the pit.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Fournier. There's the dish to Clarkson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Dishes it to Landry. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Bosch. Makes it off the glass. Bosch has got 6.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Screen by Dallenberg. Bellinelli for 3. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Bosch, that's for 2. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. And it's 6 points for Luol Deng.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Bellinelli does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. A different look for Miami. Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Bosch. Haslam comes in for Luol Deng. And Sessions subbed in for Fournier. Screen by O'Neal. Feeds it to Clarkson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Outside, Green. And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
.51 seconds left in the first. And Bellinelli kicks to Dallenberg. No good. The Heat leading by 3. Now, here's Clarkson. Guarded by Green. Jumper off the screen. And that's good for 2.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
.20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Andreas bring on Kid Gilchrist. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bellinelli. And too long on the shot. Now here's Sessions. Here's O'Neal. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Heat. They lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Teague out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Parsons in the small forward position. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. To the inside. Here's Haslam. Shot is no good. Good D by Thompson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Good. 8 points for Zach Randolph. The Heat leading by 3. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Clarkson dishes to Haslam. Shoots. In time, he gets the jumper to fall. Haslam's got his first basket.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. They set the pick. Here's Randolph. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Thompson.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Sessions against Teague. Haslam down low. Can't get it to go. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Redick for 3. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
And Redick is just an unbelievable three-point shooter. It's not just his volume. It's his pinpoint accuracy. By the end of last season, Redick was 40% from behind the arc for his career.
5 to shoot. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Randolph against Haslam. Redick is in the corner. Goes up on the wing. The shot is off. Now the Heat take it the other way. And for Redick, he knew what his NBA career would be like. Way back in 2005, Clark, I recall him saying, I think I'll be a role player like 80% of the players in the league. I don't expect to be a star. I'll just shoot. I'll be a team player.
Yeah, and he's exactly right. He was highly decorated in college, but every scout knew his strength was shooting the basketball, and JJ knew it as well.
Clippers trail by 3. He kicks it to T. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Last year, a good one for Jeff Teague, Clark. He was a first-time All-Star in this league.
He's a pick-and-roll technician, so good in reading the defense as he operates from that spot on the floor. He was really the catalyst for what was a really efficient offense for the Hawks.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And Jeff Teague, a real speed merchant. I mean, very tough to stay in front of. He can put you on skates, blow by, and get right to the rim.
And Sessions kicks to Clarkson. Miami no good on that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Teague, the pass to Redick. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Redick's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, Jeff Teague, an attack guard. He's just an average three-point shooter, but he gets to the free throw line in bunches, shoots at a high percentage, and has really revolved, I think, into one of the elite point guards in the league.
Parsons outside. Outside for Randolph. Reddick dishes to Randolph. The baseline J. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So for the Heat, their last game a loss to the Trailblazers. Here's the teardrop. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Down low. Landry kicks to Bellinelli. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. The Heat shooting in this game, 45%. Rose kicks to Fournier. Back to Rose. Bosch, that's for 2. And D'Alembert pulls it down.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
The drive by Green. And he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Fournier pass to Rose. Begovic with a screen. Rose dishes to Dang. Rose kicks to Bosch. Clock at 4. Rose goes in. And that one's good. Rose has got 6 points.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Landry passes to D'Alembert. Landry kicks to Bellinelli. Screen by D'Alembert. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Begovic with a screen. Fournier in the corner. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Begovic dishes to Fournier. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Again, Los Angeles.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Deng kicks to Bosch. For 3, Fournier. Here's Begovic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Samuel D'Alembert picks one up. And last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
Landry with the screen. Shot off the pick. The shot by Bellinelli. No good. The Heat with the lead. And here's Rose. He's got 6. Kicks to Begovic. And he dunks it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And on the subject of Pekovic, last season was another difficult step back for him physically. At some point, one wonders if his whole career becomes in jeopardy. It just takes so much effort to keep coming back.
And guys, I, for one, can relate to what Pekovic is going through. I mean, it's not easy as a big man to get those injuries to your legs. I mean, you're carrying a lot of weight and force around. I mean, let's hope Nikola finds a little more luck going forward as far as the injuries.
In the corner, it's Bellinelli. And the shot no good, a bit short.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Dang with the screen for Rose. Passes it to Fournier. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Now it's a 5-point Miami lead. The Clippers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Bellinelli passes to Teague to stop the run. Outside Randolph. Deflects the pass. Thompson dishes to Randolph. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Bosch. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Just some amazing stats put up by Chris Bosh early in his career. But having been in the shadow of LeBron and D-Wade over the past few seasons, one wonders if Bosh is now a little bit underrated. He's talented and gives you everything you want from the power forward spot.
Teague up top. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Over to the wing. Bellinelli with the 3. And he gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Rose kicks to Fournier. He dishes it to Pekovic. The feed to Bosch. 5 to shoot. Bosch can't get that one to fall.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
The screen from Thompson. Parsons passes to Teague. Fournier pulls it down. Randolph kicks to Bellinelli. Parsons attacking. At the elbow, Randolph. Here's Bellinelli. No good off the front iron. Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Rose dishes to Bosch. Back to Rose. And Bosch now top of the key for 3, Fournier. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now Bellinelli, 11 points in the game. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Timeout called, the Heat. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Heat lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Well, Marco Bellinelli in this one. He has 11 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. On the floor for Miami, Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Rose is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Bekovic in at the 5. Thompson passes to Randolph. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Bosh, that's for 2. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Redick kicks to Thompson. Parsons up top. The Clippers need to get off a shot for the tie. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy.
Oh, wow.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Stolen by Thompson. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Teague with a clean look. Off target from the wing.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
To the left wing. Bosh, that's for 2. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The screen from Thompson. Parsons dishes to Redick. Back to Parsons. It's stolen by Dang. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. He feeds it to Fournier. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 6. That's good. Rose has got 8. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Here is Rose. 8 points for him. Dang is Green on Teague. Here's Bosch. And it's Miami with another.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Rose against Teague. Randolph sets a screen for Teague. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Right there, Randolph doing a good job opening up space for the shooter with the solid screen.
Rose with the ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Clippers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Pass to Reddick. That's good. Reddick's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. The Heat shooting 47%, pretty solid. Outside Rose. To the inside. Here's Pekovic. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in. Yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
And Kevin, last season he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives you really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor. And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead it's back even.
Green, no luck.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Rose kicks to Bosch. And there's the pass to Deng. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. And now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
On the wing, Green. Landry with the screen. The drive by Green. Can they get it? Good on the jump shot. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rose passes to Bosch. The kick out to Rose. And there's another one for the Heat.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Landry with the screen. It's tipped. Stolen by Bosch. Here's Rose. No good. Great D that time from Green. Bellinelli for 3. Rose with the rebound. Rose has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bosch, the screen. Rose dishes to Bosch. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Stolen by Bosch. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Deng with the ball. Green again, throws. Now here's Green. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc. And that one's good. He has 5.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And, you know, guys, Marco Bellinelli really hit his stride 2 seasons ago. He was way up across the board as a shooter and assist man. Even his rebounding had improved over his career averages. But then last year, he took a bit of a step back.
Timeout called, the Heat. Talking about Bellinelli, he won the NBA three-point shootout back in 2014. Looked like he'd perfected his stroke. That gave him, Greg, confidence in every other part of his game.
And talent is one thing, but confidence truly does trump almost everything else. And he just didn't seem to have it last season. But he has that craftiness and high-level skill set to really bounce back this year and prove that he's the real deal.
Novak outside. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. Novak's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Landry, a screen on Sessions. Pass to Landry. Here's D'Alembert. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
The dish now to Bellinelli. Outside Landry. Can't hit. Now the Heat take it the other way. Now here's Sessions. Dishes it to Clarkson. Buries the long-range jumper. Clarkson's got 5.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. And Kidd-Gilchrist had that very funky jumper coming into the league. And prior to last year, really worked tirelessly. Not an easy thing to do to try to change the entire form and structure of your jump shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Clark for Kidd-Gilchrist and his shot. It seemed to be a step in the right direction for his entire offensive game.
Well, Kevin, it was the first year of reworking that jump shot, and the mid-range percentage has gone up as a result. That's positive progress.
Quincy Acey's checked in for Steve Novak. Clippers trail by 6. Outside Teague. Thompson, a screen on Sessions. Here's Redick. Misses off the left iron. And here's Miami. They're on a 17-7 run. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's the Heat with the ball. And here's Sessions. Feeds it to Kidd-Gilchrist. 5 on the clock. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Sessions has got his 3rd assist on the night. And Teague, here we go. And Parsons kicks to Randolph. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Kicks to O'Neal. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Teague. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Clarkson. For the finish.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Teague against Sessions. Teague the pass to Randolph. 3 on the clock. Shot is no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Sessions dishes to Kidd-Gilchrist to the wing right side. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Reddick against Kid Gilchrist. The shot by Reddick, no good. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kid Gilchrist against Reddick. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. Clippers trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And Miami making a change here. Haslam's checked in. He gives them a double-digit lead. And that's now 6 points for Michael Kid Gilchrist.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Heat, leading by 10. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Heat leading by 10. Carl Landry is out there with Gerald Green. Then there's Bellinelli. Then it's D'Alembert. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. In deep. And D'Alembert pulls it down. D'Alembert's got his third rebound tonight. Green with the ball. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. The drive by Green. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Sessions passes to Haslam. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Landry.
Heat ball.
4 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
The drive by Green. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
And for Gerald Green, another productive year last season coming off the bench. Though it was a smaller role, a small step back from the season before when he started over half the games for the Suns.
Well, there was a log jam in Phoenix at the wing position last season. He certainly matured, though, as he never complained about not starting, just went out and did his job.
For Gerald Green, it's hard to not think about the star that could have been. The 18th pick in the 2005 draft, right out of high school. It was basically athleticism and upside in his game then. He's finally made it in the NBA now, but has improved with skills and guile in place of explosiveness.
And talking about Gerald Green, it seems like he's been in the league forever. But he was only 29 years old last season. By and large, he's avoided major injury, so he's still got plenty of tread left on those tires if he wants to keep going at it for a little while longer. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Sessions dishes to O'Neal. To the left side wing. Kid Gilchrist against Green. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to O'Neal. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
The drive by Green. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Jermaine O'Neal.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now Clarkson to the wing on the left. Screen by O'Neal. Ring shot on the way. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Passes it to Landry. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Now, here's Clarkson. Bellinelli is covering. Here's Haslam. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
The feed to Bellinelli. Another one falls for the Clippers.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. The drive by Green. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
That's his second.
And guys, Gerald Green looked to be out of the NBA at one point in his career, but since coming back from Russia, he has completely reinvented himself as a player.
And he makes the first. And for Gerald Green and him reinventing himself, really was just known as a dunker before heading overseas.
You know, Kevin, he came back with a better shot and a better understanding of how to win as a player. Strange to think that there was a time that he couldn't find a way onto an NBA roster.
O'Neal. And he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense. That's costly. Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Wide open. Green with the rebound. Clippers trail by 10. 4-on-3 break. Here's Teague. Thompson cleans up the mess with the savage putback flush.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
Yeah, that's what we call a potent 1-2 punch.
Sessions against Teague. Haslam a screen. The shot by Clarkson, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And that's a foul called on Ramon Sessions. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The kick out to Teague. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Outside Rose. Fournier passes to Rose. Here's Bosch. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Outside, Green to the paint. Thompson misses. Miami leading by 8. Outside Rose. Outside Bosch. And the 3 off target.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game more, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
And if they keep up this intensity over the last few minutes of this game, it's nearly impossible to have a comeback against them.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, you just watched Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer. Clark, he's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
And Teague's also athletic. You know, sometimes you forget that. I mean, this guy's got the tools also to be a terrific defender. And I still think he's developing consistency at that end of the floor.
The drive by Green. At the top of the key, Thompson. Rose against Teague. He kicks it to Randolph. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And speaking of Jeff Teague's defense, I mean, his rebounding, I think, could also be a little higher. I mean, with his bounce, he can get in there and grab a few more.
Outside Bosch. Goes up on the wing, and the jumper is good. And the Heat lead by 8.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And, of course, Chris Bosh has been such a prolific scorer and rebounder in his career. He's not quite in the 2010 category for his career. But, boy, Greg, he's close.
Yeah, I mean, good athleticism, that big wingspan, and not an overly physical player, but very instinctive on the backboard. And when it comes to scoring, particularly from that mid-range area, he can do it all.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Gerald Green. Here's Teague. Parsons outside. The screen from Thompson. And Redick kicks to Randolph. Parsons attacking. Here's Thompson. Great D that time from Pekovic. Miami leading by 8. Outside Rose. The kick out to Dang. Fires the 3. And the wide open shot from Rose. Rebound by the Clippers. Redick inside the line. He drains the quick shot. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Rose goes in, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Randolph sets a screen for Parsons. He dishes it to Redick. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson sets the pick for Redick. Launches it. Miami grabs the miss. Rose has got 5 rebounds tonight. Fournier in the corner. And stolen by Jeff T. A finish. Rose with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Here's Thompson. He feeds it to Redick. Back to Thompson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Chris Bosh.
Look at the night for Thompson. He's got 13 rebounds, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender, because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And the call will be against Jeff T. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Rose against T. Clock at 6. Rose dishes to Dang. 11 feet away. Parsons with the rebound.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Here's Thompson.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
And it's Rose penetrating. Randolph grabs the board.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Outside T. Inside. It's stolen by Rose. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Yeah, you've got to avoid those kinds of turnovers.
Yeah, mistakes like that derail any team.
And so it's Miami winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group